Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Stephen. I'm not a doctor, but this is Stephen. I want to do a report on Cindy's health and everything. Okay. Got back her test results today from the doctor himself. Okay. Okay. Read them myself. Looks like she did have some carbon dioxide in her blood. Okay. She was hypoxia. And hypoxia means lack of oxygen to the brain. The reason she had hypoxia, okay, is there's one reason why she had hypoxia, okay? Not because of stroke or anything was okay. It's because the receptor for oxygen was not good enough, okay? It was binded by something in the blood. I will tell you in a minute. I will get more details of what that substance was. That substance was called carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide breaks down and binds, okay, binds down into that and takes away receptors, nothing else. Reception, like reception of football. When you throw a football to somebody and you miss it, geez, you're out of it, right? You miss, you don't get nothing, right? So the same way with your brain, like on a pillow at night. When you sleep at night a certain way at night on your pillow, okay, especially with people that's got sleep apnea, okay. People must have their head laid back in a position like this. Okay, not to the side, not this way, like this, because they've got cranial nerves, you got posterior nerves, you got all these nerves in here, motor nerves, all kind. There's a bunch of nerves that you can irritate, and you got arteries within the region of the back of the neck and under the neck, and the lymphatic system too. Okay, and underneath your ear to carotid arteries too. That ain't gonna squeeze it, actually pinches that off that much. But to keep yourself perfectly in alignment as your posterior, I'm talking about posterior now too, you want to have a good position, about 6 to 9 inches, about 6 inches above the pillow, I believe it is, I think they said. Okay, you want to have a good posture, basically, when you're sleeping, okay? And if you have swelling in the legs or feet, that's another thing too. But you want to kick up your feet naturally, about 6 inches higher than you're elevated a little bit. But anyway, I won't get to the point about her test again. Okay, here's the point about her test. She is 4.2. Okay, if I remember right, calculations here now. Okay, 4.2 was too high. Okay, so that shows she could have had she has it. She was hypoxic. Hypoxia. Okay? Hypoxia. They have hypoxemia, they have hypoxic. Okay, so actually there's so many different ones. They have trying to think of the other one too. So just saw it tonight. Oh damn, it's on different time. Never mind about that. But anyway, I'll get to that later. I'm talking about the most important things anyway. Okay, she was dehydrated severely, so they give her IV fluids. Okay, that's number 2. I guess it's saline, you would say, and stuff like that. Give her dilaudid shots for her pain because she had severe pain. That's another thing I want to get to too also. Hypoxia, when you get hypoxia, severe, what happens when you get lack of oxygen, that's what hypoxia is, basically, is lack of oxygen to the brain. Okay. So when you shut off the oxygen barrier to the brain, it's either stroke, carbon dioxide, gets mini stroke, carbon dioxide or major stroke coming on, aneurysm, vasospasms, a lot of things. Okay, and also, high cholesterol. Anything that blocks the major artery, carotid artery, or any part of blood flow to the brain itself. That's what I'm telling you, and that's what's this proven fact. And high in carbon dioxide also, which is proven on Cindy's page. If you go look at it and read it, what I looked up, I did the homework tonight off her doctor's page when I read it, the report. That's what I came up with. His scenario. It's hard to read his writing. Very hard to read doctor's writing. So I had to use my brain and my own intelligence, which is kind of hard to do. So I don't have a lot of intelligence, but I try my best, you see. I told you, like I told you guys in the past, I did psychology, but it's been a while. Psychology doesn't mean I can read writing, okay? I'm a terrible English, I am terrible with English, so, but I ain't terrible far as, I'm a terrible writer, but I'm getting better, so, I'm getting better. My spelling sucked, except when it comes to medical now, but I'm starting to get better at medical spelling. So I make myself do it, like I constantly go over the word over and over and over again until I learn. Just like I would start the first grade again, because that's like starting over again, you know. But anyway, they gave her IVs, gave her some dyes, gave her some, stuff that, for the CT scan and stuff like that. Some, anyway, so they can see him that she does have, okay, listen, very important, guys, okay, fatty liver, and that's another thing. It's nothing majorly a shock, okay, because her heart's the same way, okay. Some doctor said this to me. He said, I guarantee 100%, Stephen, okay, that an overweight girl like Cindy or anybody has an enlarged heart or enlarged liver. And I said, how can you guarantee that to me, doctor? He goes, I'm telling you, because I've done too many cases like this. And I say, are you serious? And he goes, I'm dead serious. I said, I'm 100% serious. I wouldn't lie to you. I would do 100% on this. I mean, sure enough, it came on the test that back fatty liver. That's the second doctor's told her that she's had that. Right, Cindy? Okay, right. Okay. But my point is, well, I really do think this lawyer should have took this case. The only reason he didn't take this case is because he's afraid of, is the negligence involved no matter what. Still. Okay. Because otherwise he wouldn't have called back if he didn't want the case. Okay. But, I mean, I said screw it. I gave up on calling lawyer. I just gave up, whatever. I mean, because she don't have enough insurance on her automobile, first of all. Just shit. For insurance. Liability, no collision. Not like nobody was hurt in an accident. No, that doesn't matter. Because really, what can I get out of a broke person who doesn't have no money? I'm not trying to put anybody down. I'm just saying, what can a lawyer get out of a person if you go to court and they don't have anything else to rely on except for the insurance? Right, guys? You got to go after where the money is. Just like if she had stocks, bonds, or offshore accounts that they didn't know about. If she had an offshore account, I guarantee Larry H. Parker would be on the phone with me in a heartbeat. He'd be saying, Stephen, let's do it. Let's go after this. Let's do it. Come on, Stephen, let's do it. When do I start writing a letter? Right now, right this minute, because that's what he said the day I talked to him. He said, "Don't let this." I put him off. I did. I put Larry H. Parker off. I said I'll call you back later. I'm busy right now. He goes, well, Steve, in cases like this, you can't just let them go like this. You got to understand. You got to get on top of things faster than that. And there was a lot of things going on that day. I wasn't thinking straight. I was kind of woke up and everything, blah blah blah, and stuff like that. I put his ass off. I shouldn't have did it. It probably made him mad, which I could tell it did make him mad a little bit. Maybe that's why he didn't want to take case. Another reason why he didn't take the case too. But I think I did wrong. But also I thought about thinking about it for a while, because really, when I went through another case in the past, not the future, but the past. This one lawyer is a hotshot lawyer that we got an accident, a car accident. Shannon and I, excuse me, take that word back. Okay, my wife and I, okay? We got rear-ended, okay? Some old lady got ran over by an 81-year-old bowler. That was just a funny joke I left for the lawyer, you know. I didn't think nobody would like it. Everybody loved it. Everybody thought it was funny as heck. Everybody said, ha ha ha, you got run over by an 81-year-old bowler. And I said, I sure did. And I said, you took that, so you laughed about that? I said, we would laugh our asses off down here at the office and everything. Did you get our information now? What do you got? And I said, oh, I got skid marks, got parts all over the place, and everything. Okay, I'm going to send a guy tomorrow. Is that all right? Come out tomorrow? I said, yep, 2 o'clock. He said, okay. That guy wasn't 1 minute late. He was out there at 2 o'clock. Took pictures of all the skid marks, proof of all the skid marks, everything. Everything worked out perfect. From A to B to C, and then I had to go to therapy every single day. Me and Cindy went, whoops, take that out. Bink, blank. Me and my ex-wife, okay, take that out. Blink, beep. Okay, me and my ex-wife, I know I'm thinking about this other case, whatever I was going to pursue, but I'm not going to. But anyway, because I gave up. But, see, that's the problem, giving up, is you don't get nothing. Because Larry H. Parker said I can get another lawyer in a heartbeat. They'll take the case. Negligence, lawyer. Because has she fixed it? That's what he asked. No. The answer is no. Okay. But if she moves the car and keeps on moving the car next door where she lives, which she has she has a right because she lives there, but she don't have a right to kill somebody. That's murder. Right? Yes, murder. Because we ended up with damages already. I could tell you right now, just off the top of my head, what Cindy could have in the future. Okay? I'm going to tell you. Okay, with carbon dioxide. Okay, you got low oxygen, you got hypoxia. Okay, what happens is your oxygen is not enough to it's like a stroke in the brain. If you're having many strokes, TIA, whatever, she could have seizures in her future. She could have things go on neurologically in her future. She could forget in her future. She could have all kinds of cardiac problems. Because what happens, oxygen flowing through your body. I'm sorry about my voice, guys. It's almost gone. I don't know why, but it's almost gone. Probably larynx or something. You know what? That's something else. Swallowing all day. Not swallowing all day. That's not nasty. Okay, but anyway, it's not like we got in a Lindsay Lohan accident, nothing like that. But anyway, let me get back to what what I was talking about. Okay, the other case worked out great. I just want to let you know. We won the case. Swish flash, no problem. But anyway, too much proof. Okay, and anyway, I won't get to this point here. Don't say anything about what we did and how much. But anyway, I'm quitting there. Okay, anyway, let me think. Yeah, Cindy could have future seizures, okay, and for the rest of her life. She's already got neuropathy, which is transmitting her nerves back and forth from her brain, spinal cord already damaged, and from up and down her legs. She's already got damage there from the spinal stenosis by itself. Fibromyalgia has overactive nerves, okay? She's already got problems there too, okay? But when you got binding receptors, you got cut off oxygen for so much time, and you got carbon dioxide in your blood, what happens? I'll tell you what happens. You get dead tissue. I mean, things start deteriorating. I mean, it depends on the amount of time, exactly the amount of time that you have in duration of time. That's all I have for right now. I gotta go because I got things to do. Okay, I gotta do some more studying. So later on, have a good one. God bless, and everybody on Facebook. Talk to you later. God bless, and I'll let you know when I get some more book reports. So wait. Take care. God bless. Like on a pillow at night. When you sleep at night a certain way at night on your pillow, okay, especially with people that's got sleep apnea. Okay. People must have their head laid back in a position like this. Okay, not to the side, not this way, like this. Because they've got cranial nerves, you got, posterior nerves, you got all these nerves in here, motor nerves, all kinds, that substance was called carbon dioxide. carbon dioxide breaks down and binds down into that and takes away receptors and everything else. Reception, like reception of football. When you throw a football to somebody and you miss it, geez, you're out of it, right? You miss, you don't get nothing, right? So the same way with your brain. See, it means lack of oxygen to the brain. The reason she had hypoxia, is there's one reason why she had hypoxia, not because of stroke or anything, it's because the receptor for oxygen was not good enough, It was binded by something in the blood. I will tell you in a minute, I will get more details of what that substance, a bunch of nerves that you can irritate. And you got arteries within the region of the back of the neck and under the neck and the lymphatic system too, and underneath your ear to carotid arteries too. That ain't gonna squeeze it, actually pinches that off that much. But to keep yourself perfectly in alignment as your posterior, I'm talking about posterior now too, you want to have a good... Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Steven. I'm not a doctor, but this is Steven. I want to do a report on Cindy's health and everything. Got back her test results today from the doctor himself, read them myself. Looks like she did have some carbon dioxide in her blood. She was hypoxia,